excited to see Team Lzuruha. Like, what do you think?
Yeah,
What do you think?
they played pretty strong earlier in the day when we watched them. And now we're going to watch a couple of bans go up, and let's see if the predictable bans, like, oh, a Nyx, and oh, a Magnus, they pop up pretty
So
quick.
surprising.
Yeah. There. So they get taken out. Oh, a keeper! No way! So obviously we've got some gamers here who have been paying attention. They know who to go. Oh, a Bat Rider!
Well, you know,
Oh, look at this. These picks.
okay, you know, in all seriousness, there's a lot that we could still talk about with this. We do see a lot of the same bands because they know what they've been going against, and they know that, like as you've been mentioning, like our teams that are watching right now, they're not blind, and you know, in terms of the strategy, if you want to win, you got to do a little bit of research, right? So you know, the homework's been done, and we are seeing, you know, the teams like, gosh, yeah, it is just like
Photocopies. These are photocopies.
Exact images, replicas of our previous matches. But with that said, though, it's been amazing Dota, though. Like seeing these same team comps being played out.
You know, it's
at this.
I was just gonna say it's a testament to the flexibility. No, the variability. Let's go the variability of a Dota match when you can have the exact same heroes come out and you can have a drastically different game. So it's just part of the Dota experience, and that's why I find it so enjoyable, because you can have that such different different opportunities, even though team compositions are identical.
But you know, it just begs for a little. I would just love to see a surprise, like just one pick, just totally out of the blue, like, oh, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I'm expecting, like, we just seen Coddle banned now. I think this is probably like the fourth match I've seen him either picked or banned.
Oh, yeah.
And, but yeah, it would be nice to see some of the teams throw us for a little bit of a loop for some fun. But this is, as you mentioned at the beginning of this, the final between, you know, the teams that have lost that are going to continue, the winner of this continuing on to our finals best 2 out of 3 match. So, you know, in all seriousness, there is strategy being employed here by picking these heroes because they are excellent with the matchups, and I'm so happy to see that Rubik wasn't banned. I love seeing this hero being in matches. We do have a third pick and second pick, Queen of Pain and Rubik going for Faded, and Shadow Demon Gyrocopter being picked for Lzuruha's Gaming. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this player is going to do with Rubik.
You know what I really wanted to see with Rubik was a actually, you know what? Well, we can't see it in this match. Rubik who steals Bat Rider's like Flaming Fly ability, whatever it's called, and or a Rubik who steals like Magnus's Reverse Polarity. That would just be funny. I think that would be hilarious, seeing him and his skinny little mage character, and he runs people over. I would like that. Would be good Dota. That would be fun.
It would be good Dota indeed. Yeah. I'd like to see that as well. Even with that said, I'd like to see Rubik steal what's it called from Lifestealer, Nake's Assassin, not Nake's Assassin, Lifestealer. Oh, is my Dota crashing on me?
No crashing. But yeah, if you took like Lifestealer's like his ulti and then just being able to jump into a creep or something in the middle of a fight. I mean, it wouldn't be entirely useful because Rubik's not the big DPS, but it'd be amusing to see. So we took out some Undying. Don't want that Undying.
And some Tides.
And some Tides. Got rid of some Tides. Some Tides and some Undyings. Which again, these are the popular heroes that we've seen now. But I mentioned this before the last match. It's interesting because these aren't necessarily the pro Dota people to take out, or like the heroes to take out, but they're the ones that we've seen as a trend today. So it's obvious that they're just paying attention to which are the strong heroes, the combinations that we've seen pop up today, and they're getting rid of those. So a Bane and a Storm Spirit, they're going to eliminate them as well. And now it comes down to these final bans. So that's when I think it can be really significant, because you've got to start looking, not just taking out the heroes you don't want to play against, but looking at who you predict the team, your opponents, to want to choose.
Absolutely.
And taking them out to disable them.
Definitely. Yes. And speaking of disabling, one hero that definitely can muck up some heroes is Storm Spirit, the 4th ban being picked by farming all day, every day.
Yeah.
And I think my Dota has frozen.
That's not a positive experience. So
no, it is not.
You work maybe is it on your laptop or on your PC?
PC.
Okay.
PC.
Oh, see now here, look it. They took out. Maybe you can't see Devo, but they took out a Chaos Knight. So they're trying to. I guess Lzuruha took out the Chaos Knight. So they were predicting that Faded was going to do some intense carry with him, and they probably will be looking for a carry. That's accurate because they've only got the Queen of Pain, so they're going to need someone who's stronger carry than her. So Lzuruha Gaming predicted that a Chaos Knight might pop up, and they eliminated him.
Yeah, and continuing on with that, they have picked a Bane as their 4th ban, which is pretty interesting. And this is going to be exciting to see. We do have a 4th pick done by Farming All Day Every Day, which is Sven. Very, very powerful hero. Now, in terms of carries, Lifestealer or Sven, who would you give it to?
Oh, Lifestealer. In my experience, what I've seen.
Absolutely. I think I'm going to have to go for Lifestealer as well on that one. With that said, Leshrac being the 5th and final pick by Farming All Day Every Day.
And
yeah, that's we've seen some pretty good Dota, I think, with a lot of these heroes that have been banned, and I think both these teams, they know that. So of course we do have the usual suspects being banned, and so glad to see Puck being picked by Lzuruha Gaming. It should be this is going to be fun. I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out. Now, in terms of strategy, if I remember correctly, Lzuruha Gaming was one of our games that we first cast at you and I earlier today.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Did they have the Puck?
They had. I think they may have picked Puck, and I'm trying to remember correctly if they had that tri-lane. They employed that tri-lane.
This would be the power of notes, but I'm not particularly good with notes.
But I'm good with notes, but not really good with organizing my notes because I have them all over the place right now, and I'm looking as we're talking about these picks. But even with that said, let's just assume that this is going to be an amazing match because Puck, as we discussed earlier, is just such a formidable hero with that phase shift. It's probably like one of the best spells in the game for a hero, one of the most aggravating spells to be playing against, just because of the fact that it eats up all your mana. You cast stuns or silences or whatever, and you try to hit Puck, but to no avail. As soon as you hit that phase shift,
won't you die?
He's gone.
I want you to die and can't get it. Oh, Wisp!
All right,
fantastic.
Now, this is very fantastic. This is exactly what I was hoping to see. Just some different hero that would throw us a curveball in this. And we have Lina being picked last by Lzuruha Gaming. So this is going to be a very exciting match to see. I love... we already can see the kind of combo that's going to be established here by Faded. They're definitely going to be pairing up Sven and Wisp for that teleporting stun combo, like where they can teleport in and teleport out. So I expect to see big things by Faded. Lzuruha Gaming is going to have to really they're going to have to be on their toes. They're going to have to watch themselves very carefully, not to overextend themselves, because I've had the luxury of playing with a lot of good Wisps. One of our casters, Songers, is probably one of the best players I've seen for Wisp.
Don't tell him. It goes to his head.
Wisp. All right, well, okay, fair enough. But it's a great combo. Like, if you have somebody that knows how to play Wisp, he's amazing to be paired.
But see, what's interesting, like I've seen Wisp go with a Tiny. I've seen Wisp go with a Chaos Knight. You see them with the harder, well, Tiny's not a hard carry, but you see them with the heroes that can do crazy amounts of damage when they're attacking quickly. Now, Sven, admittedly, will be a great choice. However, Wisp will combo, I think Wisp will combo most... kind of ideally with only Sven on this team. Like, he won't be able to keep up with the Queen of Pain, and the others he won't really be able to improve as much as, say, if there were a Tiny on this team as well. So he is kind of limited in his practicality to like how useful he is to just the Sven. And Sven, he's really going to help. There's going to be a ton of cleaving, there's going to be some quick attacking, and there's going to be a tremendous amount of speed. But it is just the Sven that he's going to be reinforcing, I think. or most ideally.
Yeah, most ideally too, but I mean, like, you do have the spirits that are cast by Wisp, which does do pretty good damage, and the overcharge, which is fantastic. Like, I can't count how many times I've been saved by overcharge. You know, you think you're dead and it's been cast on you, you're saved. You know, that's Wisp. So with that said, we do have 2 tri-lanes being established right now by Team Lzuruha and Faded in the bottom lane. I'm expecting to see some pretty exciting fights. Shadow Demon, Lina, and Nakes making their way down to the bottom lane to go against Wisp, Rubik, and Sven. And we already do have a disruption cast by Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon casting it on Wisp, and responding to that is Sven with a stun. Lina missing her stun. Wisp is in significant trouble, and Shadow Demon and Wisp have been taken. They both trade first kills. However, it is Sven getting that extra gold, getting that first blood, and it is Rubik now under significant trouble, taking some damage by Lina, and Sven is backing off.
Yeah, wow, they broke off of that attack against Rubik. I thought they might push that just a little bit longer so that they could get that kill as well. Lifestealer was the one who took that first kill, if I'm not mistaken, as well as, or I'm not sure about first, but he took the kill as well as Sven. So both carries are getting that advantage. Now Sven, I don't think feels entirely confident right now to go in for those last hits because of the DPS that's just waiting for him here. Lina is just picking him off with some fireballs, but he's gonna try. He's gonna try. Wisp is there to reinforce. Wisp flies over, tethering with that ranged creep there, and the action is just edge of your seat.
Absolutely.
Are you on the edge of your seat, Devo?
I almost fell off my
chair.
chair.
My goodness, so close.
I should not. Yeah, it's true. With that said, I really appreciate the kind of tri-lane that Lzuruha Gaming has set up here in the bottom lane. I mean, you have Rubik casting that spell, Disruption casted on Lina to save her, and it may work in her favor. No, it is not the case. Open Wounds being casted on Wisp. They trade 2 kills once more, again, going 1 for 1. I was just in the middle of saying that I really like this team composition by Team Lzuruha, just because of the fact that you have Open Wounds, you have the stun by Lina, and you also have Disruption by Shadow Demons. So, but it's a really balanced counter by Team Faded when you look at Sven stun.
Oh yeah.
And you look at Telekinesis by Rubik and the Tether by Wisp.
Wisp.
So,
And the positioning there to get that Lina was really, really effective. Otherwise, she may have escaped. Unfortunately, it cost Wisp because there's just no HP there right now to stay alive. But the positioning was key there, and it's going to need to be key if Sven and Wisp are going to be this deadly combo.
I think it's really, I think a lot of a match that we're going to be watching right now is going to be focused on the bottom lane here. But with that said, we can't forget about our other 2 mid lanes. Mid lane is being taken care of by Queen of Pain and Puck. And our top lane, we have Darkseer with the Ion Shell farming away and going against Gyrocopter.
Yep, and he's doing a fine job. Gyro is second on the Dire side in terms of last hits, and Queen of Pain is leading mid. So we're going to see that the Puck is going to go and get that DD. And bottle that for now and use that at an opportune moment. And the carnage that is just going on, or it seems to be carnage anyway, with our bot tri-lanes. It's very exciting times. Still no additional kills, but we're waiting.
Exciting indeed. It was just a questionable sentry ward. Oh, before I go there, Disruption being casted on Rubik, taking significant damage. He's been taken out. We do have Nyx going in there, and now he's taking damage, backing off. There is no trade-off this time. Team Lzuruha definitely does come out on top of that one, killing Wisp.
A straight
sorry,
kill.
Not Wisp.
Rubik, yeah. So, and Shadow Demon is getting a few of those kills. So now we notice the flying orby magical goodness coming out of Wisp. I think what are those, like magic
spirits?
Magic spiraling. Oh wait, you know what? I can't say it because it's a family show, so I'm not going to insinuate what I was going to about those little balls of streamy goodness that come out of Wisp. Yeah, moving on. Look at this.
Talking about balls, there's one eyeball up here, and it's a sentry reward, which is kind of a questionable one. I'm not sure what Team Lzuruha was thinking about putting a sentry ward when there's no Invisi heroes down at his bottom. Yeah.
Wait. Where's there? Yeah. Woo.
I don't understand the point of that, but it could be a mistake. Anyways, just looking at inside Lena's inventory, we do see she does have another one of those century rewards, which I don't know why, but also a Smoke of Deceit, which should be... well, I'm excited to see how they're going to use it. We do have Wisp casting those spirits, those balls of goodness, hitting
balls.
Shadow Demon just casting disruption on Rubik. Rubik now taking significant damage, causing telekinesis on Lena. Lena's been taken out of the battle. Now Lifestealer taking significant damage by Sven and Wisp, being tethered together, and they back off for the time being.
They're basically, both teams are saying that they're just not, we're denying you your support. You're not going to support here, so go to hell. But now we've got the open wounds that's slowing down the Sven, but luckily Wisp is in there to speed him up, but he gets disrupted, so that's going to be a lot of damage from the stun that Sven launches. He's going to whittle down the Shadow Demon, but he's not going to take it all the way because he's suffering from a lot of damage, so Wisp comes in. Hopefully they're going to speed out, but looks like one more hit. Oh, not another hit. Instead, he went for Rubric. Wow, so Rubric goes down. Oh, is this going to be enough to take him out? And it is. Lifestealer, one hit, and Wisp is out of there. That was tragic, but they tried, but that's given a considerable advantage now to the Dire.
In my opinion, I mean, you're looking at Lifestealer getting a trip with a, what is he now, on a killing spree,
He's got
right?
3,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, he's not the kind of hero that you want to give kills to, I mean, especially early in the game. I mean, that could start snowballing. So with that said, we do have an invisibility being cast, an invisibility rune by Shadow Demon. He breaks it off by putting down that observer ward to watch out for any runes that may come from the bottom lane. The same thing being done by Darkseer, putting up a ward to check for that top rune and to give his team some visibility. And yeah, you know, in terms of last hits, we do see Darkseer with 22. Gyrocopter 37, so it's pretty clear that Team Lzuruha is having somewhat of an advantage top lane. Mid lane now, we do have Puck with 22 last hits, Queen of Pain 34, so there's a little bit of an advantage there for Q up. And bottom lane, well, we've been watching it from the get-go. Quite a bit of action being taken place. Most of the team fights have happened here, and most of the team kills.
We just missed Lena went down again, so she's died 5 times already. So she is really suffering. In terms of levels, she is still at just a level 4, along with the Shadow Demon. Despite the fact that Shadow Demon's got 3 of the kills so far. So that was a little bit more of an advantage there for Faded, but poor Lena is just not able to really contribute right now.
Yeah, just looking at some of the players playing on Team Lzuruha, I don't know if this is a sub or whatnot, but we do have somebody that does not have the Lzuruha LZH, but somebody from BTA. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
interesting sub. Yeah.
Maybe a spy. We'll just assume a spy, I think.
Maybe
That's
a spy.
the only logical thing.
Mid lane right now, we do have Puck casting that phase shift, Queen of Pain going up now for that double damage rune, bottling it, and she is going to cast it. And it'd be interesting to see what she's going to be doing. She's going to be teleporting down to the bottom lane. It should be interesting. Blink's in there, casting the Scream, and there is Sven. One more hit on Shadow Demon. He's been taken out. So has Wisp. Street Coil being casted. By Puck, and Puck is not going to see the light of day of that fight. Being taken out of the battle is Puck being killed by Sven.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Lifestealer is now staying as safe as he can, hobbling around here. But that was a lot of destruction there, bot. It's unfortunate. Well, it's fortunate for the Radiant to get back on the board so quickly. But there was a lot of damage there. This Sven is when he shoots that fist at you, his stone hammer. It's devastating. You got the stun, you got unfortunate amounts of damage as well. It's quite a nuke, so damn, I think is what I'm trying to say. Just damn.
You know, it says 2 seconds, but whenever I'm at the receiving end of that stun, it feels like 10.
Oh, at least, yeah.
You know,
that's just the game.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, there they go. Those balls of goodness. Wisp does have balls. That we could just say it straight up. Sven's got balls, but Wisp's got balls too.
Absolutely, and those the spirits being cast right now, they're they're really aggravating to take. Like it seems like they don't do a lot of damage. Oh, Sven.
And the stuns.
Another stun. Good move by Lifestealer to get out of it, but will it be enough? Difficult to say. Did he infest a creep? I believe.
I know he went into Lina. He went into Lina and he just popped out. And Wisp just vaporized there. Queen of Pain is in to reinforce, but not enough. Wisp does go down. It was a good try. It was a very good try, but Lifestealer just brutal. Escape Artist.
We do have two escape artists maybe going head-to-head right now. Queen of Pain making her way up to mid, as is Puck. Lynx away from Puck. I was thinking possibly going, there may have been a fight happening there, which is not the case, and they are making their way up to that top rune area, and it will be Queen of Pain getting that invisible rune and unbottling it, casting it. We do have Gyrocopter and a little bit of trouble possibly. Queen of Pain does have invisibility room, not invisible. There is Puck though. Queen of Pain is going to have to pick her battle carefully. Remember, gotta make good choices.
Gotta make good choices. Do not make mistakes. So she's going to instead apply a little bit of a harass there onto the Puck, and Gyro is just going to bug her off. He doesn't want to. He's not going to play with that.
Oh, bottom lane now. Disruption being casted on Lifestealer to try and save him. Will it be enough?
Wow.
Not thinking the case. Sven just pummeling away on.
Does he ever take a lot of damage?
He does. It's Sven. Like, Sven is just so beefy right now. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Shadow Demon being taken into a fight, and there is Rubik trying to get in there to possibly cast the telekinesis. Won't happen. Lina will get away, but Team Lzuruha now is actually finding themselves on the losing end of the
sorry, Faded's on the plus side. The Sven, I was just looking at the Sven, 4,800 gold. This is total net worth. He's leading with 5 kills, and he's still only a level 8 despite all that advantage. So he's helping to turn this around, I think, in the side, or for the Dire, or for the Radiant for Faded.
So we have a pause now. I'm not sure if it's another lag issue. I won't be surprised, but I think it'd be a pretty good moment just to possibly talk about, you know, who like right now it's only 10-8 in this match. We're 11 minutes in, 11 and a half minutes. Like right now with the way things are going, we have two amazing carries, especially late game. Sven being played on Faded's side, and Nakes on Team Lzuruha. Right now, they're almost toe-to-toe for kills. Where do you see this match going, like, if this tri-lane still continues to happen? I mean, you have to factor in we have our other heroes in the top and bottom, top mid lanes. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think this is going to unfold and transition into?
Well, I feel that Lifestealer needs an opportunity to get really, really buffed. So he has to do some jungling, he has to do some solid ganks if he's so fortunate, or he's just got to continue to farm. And he should be left his own. Now they're not gonna. The Radiant will let him farm freely like that. And on their side, they've got the Sven, and I think the Sven, once he gets beefy enough, like he doesn't need to. He can go and he can really reinforce other team fights because he's got so much speed to run around there and do his dirty work. Whereas I feel as though the Lifestealer needs to sit and bulk up a bit more in order for him to be just the real game changer that Lzuruha is needing. So, because Sven, he's already he's leading Lifestealer by over 1,000, and I think he can push it in a more favorable direction for the Faded by just cruising the map and reinforcing the ganks, especially with that Wisp reinforcement.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the players right now. Sven's sitting on quite a bit of gold, and I'm not exactly sure what he's saving for. I mean, like, if he's going to be going for BKB, I don't understand, like, why isn't he getting a Mithril Hammer or an Ogre, an Axe? So I'm just kind of curious, like, what his first purchase is going to be, because he has a significant amount of gold.
Wow, that was a quick cast. Shutting down that potential there with the Rage, eh?
It was pretty close indeed. So I'm really excited to see, like, what Sven's going to do. Like, personally with me, if I have that much gold, I kind of like want to spend whatever I got to spend it on, because if he dies,
you lose a chunk.
Lose a crap ton. I mean, what is he on right now? 5 kill streak. So yeah, it's we do have 4 players right now by Faded on the bottom lane. Queen of Pain making her way back up to her respective lane mid. Meanwhile, Puck is farming away with 34 last hits, which I'm actually kind of disappointed with, considering he hasn't had a lot of opposition. Queen of Pain jumping in there real fast with a blink and Scream of Pain. but it's going to be not enough to do enough damage against Puck. She's still in pursuit of Puck, but won't be enough.
No. But it was a noble attempt, and that's what she does, right? She goes in, messes stuff up, and then disappears into the wind. So that's what makes her so annoying to play against.
Very annoying indeed, and I'm just looking at Sven once more. You know, there's really some good skill by some players when they actually use those power treads to transition through, you know, the agility, intelligence, and strength of what those boots can give you. And we just saw Sven switching from an intel to a strength for those boots, giving him a little extra mana. Now he's sitting at 3,200 gold.
Oh, he just purchased.
Yeah, it does look like he's going to be getting that BKB after all, and this is bad news indeed for Team Lzuruha. With that BKB, Sven's going to be quite a threat with God's strength and that great cleave.
Yep, and all it takes is Wisp to reinforce him, so he's got the speed, and he can just march in. Well, speed in, really. I mean, he runs in. It's like an active jog, I think. And he can just do crazy amounts of damage with that BKB, and he can't be touched, he can't be slowed, he can't be stunned. He can do as much as he wants, as quickly as he wants. And by the time the Dire knows what hit them, somebody's dead. There's blood everywhere.
Absolutely. It's going to be putting them, like Wisp and Sven, in a position now where they can actually teleport to anywhere on the map now. So that means Gyrocopter and Puck, they're up for grabs. And Puck, right now, is kind of squishy. Squishy enough where Sven can easily take him out. Going to the top lane, Gyrocopter.
Oh, that was quick.
Sven, just as we were talking about right now, that Sven-Wisp combo, teleporting in, taking out Gyrocopter with no problem, and this is putting them in a position now where they can take out that tier 1 top tower.
Yeah, no problem. They're going to go up and they're just going to swoop in and take that. And why wouldn't they? Because they've got that mobility. Now, if we go bot, we see that some exciting things are happening. Wisp just got TP, but he's going to try to get away by tethering, but it's not going to be enough. He gets just eaten. Rubric is going to try to escape as well, but Lifestealer's got that crazy damage, and Puck is reinforcing. Let's see if we get, if they try to use the stun. Nope, they're going to use the slow, and Rubric is out of there. Lifestealer takes the kill. We don't want to keep giving kills to Lifestealer, but he's able to take them. Crazy damage, crazy bugger.
See, now, you know, I take my hat off to Team Lzuruha right now for taking advantage of that little bit of a change-up with the bottom lane. They did know that Sven and Wisp transitioned up to the top lane, and they broke that tether, so that left Sven to remain up to the top lane. They did get that top tower, but at the same time, it was at a cost by giving that Lifestealer 2 more kills by taking out Wisp and Rubric. So, you know, you want to pick their battles, but at the same time, you don't want to give your opponent that position to get back into the game, and this is exactly what's happening. We do have 11-10 lead for Team Fated entering into the 16th minute. And it's a pretty much toe-to-toe match. The Team Lzuruha taking out that bottom tier 1 tower, and they've just smoked up. Looks like they're going to be making their way up to the mid lane to possibly do a gank against Sven and Wisp.
Oh my goodness.
No idea what's happening here. Disruption being cast on Sven. Wisp just staying out in the back. BKB being cast by Sven. And telekinesis on Lina, Wall of Replica being cast, Shadow Demon being taken out, as is Puck possibly, and Lifestealer trying to do his best to take some damage onto Rubric, but it's not enough. Puck trying to make a hasty retreat. Will it be enough? No. Queen of Pain is there. Telekinesis? Nope, sorry, not telekinesis. Fade Bolt casted by Rubric, taking out Puck, and that is pretty much a team wipe for Team Lzuruha.
Holy cow, that was unfortunate for them. Great for the Radiant. They are going to be pleased with that one. Let's go to the gold graph. 5,000 or so in the lead for the Radiant, and no, we're missing action. Queen of Pain just took out Lina. Poor Lina did not make it.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch indeed. Lina being taken out. Team Lzuruha is in a little bit of trouble. It's not game over for them at all by any means. It's just Team Fated really taking advantage. I think it was an excellent smoke that was casted by Team Lzuruha, but that Sven, that BKB and the stun is just so strong.
So now we're seeing about 7,500 in experience tipping for the side of the for Fated. So we've got wards going up. Shadow Demon is warding warding everywhere. We've got really needing vision in order to turn this game around, I think. Lzuruha's thinking. We've got a steal by Rubrik. He's going to take out the Dream Coil. That could be handy to try and slow down the retreat of the enemy.
It's I think the Dream Coil being stolen by Rubik right now gives Team Faded a good position to get into a team fight, considering it's a pretty nasty ult. Queen of Pain jumping in there with the Scream of Pain, not really hitting anything except for those creeps, and it does appear that Team Faded is going to take advantage of this momentum and make a push for that tier 2 mid tower.
Sure, why not? Oh, and we've got the Sven's crazy speed. They're TPing, I think. There they go. They jump in. They've got stuns. We've got smashes. We've got crazy amounts of damage. Gyro goes down. Puck goes down. Wisp, unfortunately, went down as well. Lifestealer's going to escape, but not before Shadow Demon goes down. Lifestealer is wondering, am I going to die? He's using the armlet trick. That's not going to be enough. Oh no.
Triple kill by Sven. Well played. Darkseer with a really good vacuum. Gyrocopter going to be receiving, giving an ult to Sven, and oh no. Team Lzuruha's got to be really second guessing themselves now. Sven and Wisp, that combo, as we were talking about in the beginning of this match, is really showing up right now. It was so
You know, I was hesitant to say, like, because I thought that the Wisp, although an incredibly great combo with Sven, as we're seeing, I thought it would be a bit limited in her or in his application. I just assume Wisp is a girl. That's fair, right? Oh, so sexist. Anyway, so I was worried about how limited she might be, but no, she's incredibly strong with Sven. And we see the Queen of Pain trying to get in there, and we're seeing tons of damage going on with Sven and Queen of Pain reinforcing each other. Another 2 heroes drop. This is absolutely devastating. The tower is down. Sven takes that as well.
I think we've just switched gears in this match. Team Faded is just really on all cylinders right now, and why not? I mean, Sven's got that Mask of Madness coupled with the BKB and with Wisp. It's really starting to look more in the favor of Team Faded, and Team Lzuruha, they're really going to have to either go into turtle mode or just be really picky about where they fight. But it doesn't matter like where you fight. You can jungle. Like when you have Wisp, that ability to teleport anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, it's really, this is going to be an uphill battle right now for
That's for sure. And I don't even know, like, the speed and the attack speed, the mobility speed, the BKB, the Wisp reinforcement, and the TP, as you just mentioned, Devo, that makes Sven just ridiculous. Like, he's 2 heroes in 1. And
yeah,
2 good heroes. So.
And now he's hitting up to level 13. His God Strength is a level 2 ability, and that's 150% bonus damage. So, you know, and he's just farming away like a beast with 4,000 gold now, making his way back up to the base most likely. Yes, he has a Chrysalis. It looks to be transitioning now into a Dagon. Sorry, not a Dagon, a Daedalus. And with that critical now and the bonus strength, I mean, good luck to Team Lzuruha if you're going to be going against Sven. So, with that said, we do have Team Faded starting to mobilize in the mid lane just around the river area, and Team Lzuruha is just kind of sit and wait mode. Like I said, going into turtle mode, because you can't overextend yourself now being in the position you're in, because you're just ripe pickings for beyond god like Sven.
That's for sure. So let's look at this Sven. What's he at? 461 he's cruising around right now. What a speedy guy.
So fast.
Now it's 419. But anyway, speedy. Plus a teleport whenever he wants to. Wisp, I want to go gank. Okay, let's go gank. Look at farm. So he's sitting on 2,100 gold. As you mentioned, he's got the Chrysalis in there. He's going to be working on that Daedalus. Just gross. Just absolutely gross. But that cleave is like a bulky Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so much damage, and right now, like, you just see Team Lzuruha just chilling around the mid lane now. I think, like, if there's an opportunity for them to do something, I would say sacrifice that tier 2 tower and go for Roshan. Because you have an idea, like, where Team Faded is right now, and you do have an... we do
here
have
it is.
Sven teleporting inside, but really good disruption by Shadow Demon. A call down is made, but with that BKB, Sven is just going to have his way with everybody. Nice vacuum by Darkseer, and a wall of replica to boot. We do have We do have Lifestealer trying to make his way back, infesting inside Gyrocopter, and Darkseer making his way back, trying to make a hasty retreat. Right now, Gyrocopter has been taken down, and oh my god, a double kill for Sven. Beyond godlike. Another team wipe for Team Lzura, and they will definitely be able to push this tier 2 tower and perhaps tier 3 tower along with the mid barracks.
Wow, look at how fast that Sven is hitting 0.6 or 0.92 now, but 0.6 attack per second. That's 2 hits a second, and the damage that he's doing when he's critting is just insane. So look at Luna, or sorry, Lina is trying to blast them with some fire, but it doesn't even work. So now she's a pig. Now she's a pig. It's just,
look at the damage.
Can't stop it.
50% of Lina's health goes down with one Screen of Pain by Queen of Pain. We do have Puck trying to do the same thing that Lina was doing by casting the illusory orb, trying to slow down this constant onslaught. I don't know what Team Lzura can really do. Yeah, it's a tsunami, really. Jeez. It's
Sven-nami. It's Sven-nami.
Nice. Oh. We do have a homing missile being cast by Gyrocopter, homing in on Rubik. Sven is there, most likely can one-shot that.
Oh no, he tried though.
2.
Alright, so it hits.
Rubik gets the bad end of that one, but damage has been done. They did take out that melee barracks for Lzura's base, so they have an open wound, and they got to stop the bleeding somehow.
They got to stop it. They got to stop it, but I don't know. Sven has got a massive sword stuck in this wound, and if you pull it out, you're just going to die faster. You're just going to bleed out. Oh, here he goes. So speedy. I feel like he should have some theme music. So Lifestealer is trying to do what he needed to do from the very beginning and get really, really farmed so that he can compete against that Sven. But unfortunately, Sven level 15, where Lifestealer is level 10. They just don't have a carry.
Trevor, I gotta ask you, look at what Sven has. Look what's about to happen here.
Sven.
Double damage.
Oh no.
Rune.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh! He didn't get it.
I'm coming. Passed on Gyrocopter. Very nicely played by Shadow Demon, trying to save. Call down is made on Sven. BKB, whatever. Wisp has been taken out of the fight, and there's Sven possibly going to be going down, and he's been killed by Gyrocopter. Well played by Team Lzura. This might be the kind of thing that they need to turn this match around, and now they are in hot pursuit.
Except Devo, there's a buyback, and Sven, he's hustling. He's hustling for revenge.
Here we go. Coming back is Sven. Not to be outplayed or outnumbered. He may have lost that beyond godlike streak, but he still has all of his items. And now with that Daedalus, I don't think he will catch him overextending himself like that once again. Sheep has been cast on Puck. Not much can be really done with that. And it looks to be that Team Fated is going to be going after that ranged melee barracks, but no, that is not the case. They're going to be making their way back, possibly maybe to that tier 2 tower up top.
Wow. Yeah. Was he at 13,000 worth? 13,000 gold worth? Yeah, that sounds about right. For our Sven, and it's only 25 minutes into the game, so he is a bulky son of a bitch. I don't know if can I say son of a bitch? Okay, pretend I didn't say son of a bitch. And pretend I didn't say son of a bitch 3 or 4 times. Okay? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. So we see the smoke gank. This is incredibly threatening as we've got a Puck and we've got the Shadow Demon out of position. He disrupts himself, but 2 hits and he's out of there. Queen of Pain takes that one. She blasts in trying to catch that Lina, but Lina is out of there. We've got the speed from Sven. They're going to TP, try to catch somebody off guard. And they are going to try and take that. Oh, an excellent phase shift. Excellent phase shift and escapes no problem. Look at that. There's the power of Puck, right? I don't want you to kill me. She's not going to kill me. That's it.
And Lina with a very nice teleport to get out from that Queen of Pain before she casted that Scream of Pain. That was pretty impressive. Now, it does look like Team Fate is going to take advantage of this opportunity while Team Lzura is backed off inside their base. They will be going after this Roshan. And who do you think is going to take the Aegis?
Does Sven even need it? I mean, I would assume that he was surely going to pick it up, but that would spell a GG, I'm sure, because he would be unstoppable. He would have the confidence, the biggest balls of them all, even bigger than Wisps. So there he goes. Look at, I don't know how you can stop him now.
Wow, and with Pipe of Insight, it's really difficult to see how Team Lzuruha is going to counter this unless Sven makes the kind of mistake that he did just a couple of moments ago with Wisp.
Now he can.
Take it down. Yes, now he can. He definitely can overextend himself, I suppose. Making their way up to that top lane is Team Faded. Maybe possibly going to be catching Nate, Lifestealer off guard. Won't be the case. He is making his way back, and Team Faded, they will make a push for that tier 2 tower.
They want it.
Undefended by Lzuruha.
They couldn't defend it, I don't think. This Sven is... This is how to play Sven, I believe. Like right here, we're seeing it.
Yeah, definitely. It's we're looking at Sven, level 16 carry against Lifestealer, level 11. Lifestealer, however, does have an armlet. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make any kind of counter during these team fights, but we'll just have to wait and see. We do have Darkseer pushing in there with Sven and Wisp, and it looks to be they're going to be pushing for that tower. Call down has been made against from Gyrocopter. Right now, Lifestealer taking a crap load of damage. Has been taken out of the match. Wall of Replicants being cast. Sven in there with VKB, taking out Queen of Pain, and Puck. Lena has gone down as well, and we do have Sven with a triple kill. And they are going to be going after that tier 3 tower. Pup casting illusory orb, not doing much damage because of that Pipe of Insight. Tower goes down, as is the barracks most likely. There is a homing missile being cast against Sven. He runs back. The missile's been taken out, and that barracks is going to be protected for the moment with that glyph of fortification. But with that said, it wears off, as does the barracks. They go down. We have Queen of Pain casting the Sonic Wave. Nicely played. Shadow Demon being taken back and casted by Darkseer, and we have a double kill for Darkseer.
Yeah, there's just they can't stand against this. GGs are seconds away. There they are, milliseconds away. So an excellent plays by the team, but an outstanding Sven that was really able to just take that team, showing off his carry status and just carrying them right to victory. Sven Nami.
Sven Nami.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very well said. This was a very, very good match to see. Hats off to Team Lzuruha. They had a great tournament. I found it was a pleasure watching their games. But Team Faded, geez, man, like I didn't see this kind of match coming from them. They really played the Sven Wisp combo textbook, basically, in my opinion. So 36-13 is the final. Team Faded will be seen in the finals going against Team Phantom. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, I was just wondering, I wanted to ask if you had any, because I think there is going to be a couple minutes